Good morning, folks. It is Thursday, December 5th. Thanks for being with us. I'm Charles Perez.
And I'm Katie Killen. Gracie will join us here a little later on this morning with more details on that annual Ingalls Magical Toy Drive kicking off today. I love this event.
Great event.
Yeah.
But it's pretty windy and cold out there, Megan.
It is. We're going to be dealing with increasing wind speeds over the next couple of hours. You know, they did go up a little bit through the overnight. It will be getting windier, and temperatures are going the wrong way today. And normally, you know, we see the sun come up and temperatures are going up. We're going to see those temperatures fall going through the day today. Taking a look here at our graphics, you can see that we've got at least theoretically a warmer side of this front, and we're seeing that now, which is why our temperatures are in the 40s. It's currently 46 at Asheville Regional Airport. We are seeing temperatures in the 40s across most mountain areas, and this is as warm as it's going to be today. Temperatures are going to go backwards. They're going to fall into the 30s after that front comes through. After about 8 a.m., you can see temperatures dropping back here. And then after sunset, we fall back into the 20s. But you have to factor in the gusty winds that we're going to deal with all day. So you want to dress for 20s through the afternoon, teens and single digits if you're out past sunset this evening. We do see a little improvement over the weekend in your Skywatch forecast coming up.
All right, 6:31 here, taking a look at on-time traffic here this morning. No major issues, no significant delays. The interstate's clean and green. Some of the usual spots seeing some red or yellow, indicating a couple of delays right through the heart of downtown Asheville near the 240 connector, and then Patton Avenue near New Leicester Highway. How about a live look heading south? I-26 at Long Shoals here this morning, starting to see a bit of building traffic here, but no major issues so far. And we're continuing our coverage of FEMA assistance here in the mountains.
We sure are. Take a look at this. Buncombe County officials report that 7,694 homes need repairs in order for folks to be able to live in them.
And more than 1,000 people in the county are living in hotels. News 13's Kimberly King has the latest on the situation.
Nearly 500 families have already been approved for direct housing assistance.
Yet,
we have 14 families occupying units in Buncombe, Haywood, McDowell, and Henderson counties.
Just a fraction of the 1,000 people FEMA says in Buncombe motels and hotels right now. On a briefing, we asked.
There are concerns in our community that there is a massive crisis brewing for people who do not have FEMA housing, temporary housing. What is the status on FEMA bringing trailers to our community?
We're very well aware of the challenges in front of us. We do have more than 1,000 people in Buncombe County right now who are being sheltered in our transitional sheltering assistance program.
Officials speak for hotels.
There is reporting that's going on right now that FEMA only has 27 trailers in this area.
So the mobile units are in the process. We started at 14 and now we're at 27.
We would be grateful if FEMA could be very transparent about what the progress is. Are these having to be built?
As we look at bringing in mobile units, there are a number of different complicating factors.
FEMA's spokeswoman never answered my direct question. The federal agency has posted its own promotional footage showing one Buncombe family that got a mobile home.
Just drop the whole thing right here. Super grateful.
While one family gives a testimonial, other families remain in motels. FEMA officials speaking in circles with no clear information on the cause for housing delays, regurgitating information again and again.
Topography here in Buncombe County, we've got a lot of mountains.
Well, FEMA representatives say they have 100 trailers coming, but again, as Kim said, would not answer direct questions on why more aren't here right now.
The representative we spoke with did say they've moved workers into hotels to support the local economy.
Now, while there are still questions about what's taking FEMA so long to get housing here, some families have been fortunate to move into FEMA housing. A family in Old Fort with the keys to their new home in hand just moved into a 2-bedroom RV. They spent the last 2 months living in churches, hotels, and even their car. The couple lived in North Cove when Helene caused the nearby creek to rise over its banks. The fire marshal came knocking at their door.
He said, "It's time to go right now." I said, what? He said, "That creek is a river, and unless you want to be part of it, you better grab him and let's go." So we left with just the clothes on our back.
Well, the couple lost everything, even their cat, Allie. They had no flood insurance. FEMA representatives say 33 families have temporary homes to call their own, and nearly 500 families have been approved for housing.
Mountain Project's Executive Director Patsy Davis received the Order of the Longleaf Pine Award yesterday at a ceremony in Waynesville. She says she never expected to receive such an honor. Davis credits her parents for laying down a solid foundation for her life. She counts finding affordable housing for those in need among her biggest accomplishments. Davis is extending her retirement from Mountain Projects for another year to assist Helene victims who need housing.
And emergency crews are investigating a fire at a home in Chatham County. After reports of an explosion yesterday, crews worked to put out the fire at the two-story home in Chapel Hill. A mother and daughter were home at the time of the fire. No injuries were reported. Investigators are still working to find out the cause of that blaze.
This weekend, you can watch the News 13 documentary Unthinkable, the Susan Smith story on My40. Smith, the mom convicted of drowning her two kids, remains locked up in a South Carolina prison. Her parole denied only 2 weeks ago. Watch every twist and turn with this 30-year-old case